back to another episode. As you know, it's Minecraft, and this would be episode 4. By the way, I made a poll for basically if you want me to play other games. I can just play Minecraft though. The poll kind of explains it if you just want to look at that, but yeah, we're just gonna get into it. I also made some chicken, and basically, I hope I don't get salmonella or whatever you can get from it. I cooked it pretty good, but you never really know. So, like I said, hopefully I don't get like salmonella or something. That'd be kind of not good. But yeah, we'll be fine, probably. Today, I think we're just going to continue off where we left. I think we were going to build a little glass dome underneath the water, and I kind of had an idea of how I was going to do it. Should be pretty simple. I also kind of had an idea of how to get coal. But anyways, yeah, we're just gonna try and do this the simplest way I can think of, because I don't really know what else to do. But yeah, here we go. The horror mod that I have a playthrough of is kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. But we will play another episode, or another one of those. it'll be cool. But how do I want to do this? Having glass kind of sucks, because you can't really place it and then regather it because it's glass. But I have an idea of how we're gonna get this going here. It should be pretty good. I think what we're gonna do, we're just gonna cover all this up with dirt first. And then I'm just gonna kind of dig down in a way that I'm making a mine shaft. If you guys are kind of understand what I'm doing here, I think this should work pretty well without having to use too many materials. And it should make it pretty easy. If I knew how to make one of those Heart of the Sea things, that would make it even better. But I have no idea how to make one of those, and I know those allow for like, so you can breathe underwater. And I do have potions for that, but I think I'm gonna save them until I really get down in the water a lot. Because otherwise they're just gonna be wasted. I don't really want to do that, so we're just gonna do it the old-fashioned way for now, which I think will work fine. But yeah, apparently that horror mod is kind of slow. And it takes like a while for anything to actually happen in your world. But then there's like a boss fight and all this stuff. And I don't really know what you do in it, but it should be kind of cool once it gets going. At least I think so. I'm not too sure. Is that wheat done? Yeah, it looks like it's done. Dude, no way, that gave me 10 seeds. I also want to try and build like a ginormous wheat field. I've always wanted to do that in like every world I start. But then it always goes downhill from there because I never get it done, and it's fine. But I have a pretty good idea of how I want to do this wheat field, I think. It should come out pretty cool. At least I think so. I don't know. Alright, there we go. Wait, what was I getting? Oh, yeah, I was getting dirt. I think I have a good idea of how I can get some dirt here. I'm gonna use this good old TNT. There we go. Alright, there we go. Oh, hey, look at that. That's kind of nice. That's actually kind of nice. Grab that real quick. Watch this. This is going to be like a 40 coal vein. Oh, I knew it. Wait. Oh, just kidding. Never mind. Alright, so how much did that give me? I don't understand how that's 64, because this hole, there's no way there's 64 blocks in there. I mean, there might be, but I don't know. It's whatever. It's fine. Okay, do that. There we go. This is probably gonna look pretty weird at first, but wait, did that get changed? Hold on, sorry. No, that didn't get changed. That's weird. Huh. That's odd. By the way, if anybody wanted to wonder, the ability for me to see out that far is actually to a mod called the Distant Horizons mod. You can read about it. It's kind of hard to explain. And then the shaders are just BSL shaders, obviously. And then I did one more mod, but other than that, it's vanilla. Okay, maybe I didn't get the mod to work. Okay, that... Oh, wait a minute, what? Hold on, it should work here. I don't know why that's not working. I want to say it's because it's a not fresh axe. Hold on. That's really weird. I mean, it also could be because the savanna trees are kind of janky like that. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait. Oh, that's why. Okay, yeah, I downloaded a tree chopping mod because honestly, I hate chopping down trees, and if you like chopping down trees, well then I don't know what to tell you really. I don't know. But this isn't the playthrough for you, I guess, because I'm not doing that all day long. You can go watch somebody else if you want. Okay, why is there so many skeletons? But yeah, I just downloaded that because it takes about 5 less seconds to. I'm gonna die. Wow. Okay, anybody remember when they buffed skeletons? Because they didn't need to do that back in whatever day that was. It's kind of annoying, honestly. Also, when does all the copper stuff come out? Like the copper golem? I'm assuming if you guys have watched this, you probably know what that is. But if you don't, there's a new mob coming out. It's basically a mob that sorts stuff for you, and it's another golem. And I've already seen some funny videos on it. So it should be interesting. Because you can just throw it in a room and it'll sort everything for you automatically. But yeah, it should be pretty cool. I think I know what stairs I want to put in there to once I get that thing going, you guys will kind of see how I want to do all that. It'll make more sense eventually. Okay. See, like if I had the copper golem, I could just put him right here and he'd sort all this. It's pretty nice. Well, I imagine it to be pretty nice. Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I've been trying to adjust the audio on this for like the longest time. Because, you know. Dude, I swear, man, they just do so much. How do they die? Alright, you know, I don't want to fight them. I don't care. It's fine. Okay. Anybody see the new Ahoy game that's coming out soon? That looks pretty good. It looks like Pirates of the Caribbean. If you could play in the movie, obviously. But yeah, that looks kind of fun. Other than that, there's not really too much coming out in terms of games. Well, I shouldn't say that. There's kind of a lot of games coming out that I want to play, but we'll get here eventually. Like I said, if you want to add anything to that poll, I can play other games. But for right now, I'm playing this. So, I'll just wait. See what everybody says. Dude, can I please? I might make a horror episode later. I don't know yet. We'll see though. Wait, did I mention this is episode 4? If I didn't, there you go. This is episode 4. The goal today is to try and start building the glass, the glass building underwater. I might just have enough. Oh, never mind. Not even close. Well, nah, not even close. Ooh, wait a minute. Ah. Might just get a few extra blocks here. The reason I'm doing this is so I can get rid of the water, obviously, but hey, look at dolphin. This is like the smartest way. I don't have any sponges, and I don't really know any other way to do this. There's probably some like redstone crap you can do, but I don't know how to do any of that usually, so. This is the way I'm going to do it. So, basically what I'm doing is I'm just making the staircase down. And then eventually, I'm going to put glass I'm going to put glass around here and have like a dome. It'll make sense, trust me. Yo, did anybody notice that the little gravel pieces in the dirt look really blue? It's kind of weird. Wait, okay, wait a minute. Okay, and then what I want to do, there's that. Okay, so there's that. So there should be where is the ocean floor? Right here. So the ocean floor is right here. Okay, that's good. So now what I can do, what I can do, and what I want to do, all right, so this is working. What I want to do is put grass in the bottom. To make it look, you know, like you'll see. Dude, C418 kind of cooked it up with the music here. The alpha version of Minecraft soundtrack, though, is still better than the beta version. I think that's what it's called. And I'll fight anybody that thinks it's different. Or thinks different of that. So I think... Why does it launch that far? Yep, there we go. Okay, yeah, this is working exactly how I thought it would go. Okay, now, the difference is, though, I think if I do this correctly, Oh yeah, this is coming along very nicely. Oh, look at that lighting. That's some nice lighting right there. I'm telling you, this looks better than real life. Like, why don't the clouds in real life look like that? Wait, hold on, I got it. Oh my god, look at that. That's amazing. Can you guys believe that's all ones and zeros? I can't. Anyways. Okay. So. Oh, it's raining. Wow, it got really foggy out. Look at that! They literally strafe backwards. What mob does that? It's insane. Okay. So, I don't think we need this layer anymore. I think we can just go layer by layer, honestly. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, look at that. That's crazy. Is there water on that side? Nope. Just so I can see the water. Because otherwise... Oh, and the water's broke. Oh, I broke the water again. Yeah, I just want water on both sides. So then it looks better. I don't understand why the water's broken. What in the world? How does that even happen? That's really weird. Anybody understand how that happens? I don't. Alright, here we go. Here we go. there we go. And then we should be able to... There we go. Oh, the dolphins are here. Wait, do they want to show me something? Doesn't that mean they, like... I can't remember. They're collecting my items. I don't know what any of that means. I really don't even think I need that much glass for this part. Are these the copper golems of the sea? They might be. Oh yeah. What's with all the Minecraft horror games? Literally putting text files on your computer. That's like literally, it's like malware. Pretty much all the Minecraft horror mods are just like safe malware. I don't understand how that's allowed, but whatever. It honestly kind of blows my mind. I really hope I didn't screw this up. With the whole stairs thing. I guess I could always just go back a layer too. If I need to. How am I going to do this part? So this is the ocean floor. I guess we'll just kind of make it like a tunnel for now. Oh yeah, this is looking really good actually. Alright, now watch this. I'm gonna collect all this loose dirt. Let's see. That idea kind of worked out pretty nice. There we go. It's like its own scaffolding. It's like water scaffolding. I don't believe I'll need that. There we go. I wish there was more torches. There's torches in Terraria, if you guys have ever played that game before, and there's like biome-specific ones, and you can just craft like a bunch of different items for lighting, and I wish there was more lighting in this game. There we go. Alright. Let's go see what we can do over here. Alright, let's take a look here. Where is the... What? Where is this at? Where's the item with the saw in the middle of it? I forget what that's called. Oh, I know. Can you not make that at this thing? Okay. Oh, wait, you have to learn it, don't you? Might have to do it the old-fashioned way. Well, actually... Oh, man, I wish you could make dirt stairs. Or slabs. Why can't you terraform dirt in that way? That would be so useful. Okay. So I want to put dirt in the bottom of that place. But I also want to put stone stairs. I think I know how I could do this. Okay, hold on. I think I know how I could do this. We're still going to need a little bit of whatever, so let's make that real quick. Get that going. Let's go get... Go get this going here. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright, so yeah, this is what... This should be almost down here, so that's perfect. Now, I don't know if water stops grass from growing. If it does, well, poo. But, there we go. And then what we'll do is we'll go like this, that, go. That's what I wanted to do. Oh, that looks pretty nice. Alright, so yeah, that just needs to keep going down. And then, let's go make some more shovels. Okay. Grab that. Let's do a little bit of farming too while we're at it. We're just getting all sorts of stuff done here. Give me that. There we go. And then let's take this. There we go. And then let's take that. There we go. Oh, that should be perfect. Okay. That's good. Alright. So, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go make a bunch of cropland. Should just mine down and get some redstone. And then, is that grown all the way? Yeah, it's grown all the way. The lighting, for some reason, in this shader pack looks like how I imagine a real-life Dragon Ball Z would look. Or a Dragon Ball Super. Anybody understand what I'm saying by that? Probably not. Alright, so we do this. So if you go 3 away, then 3 that way. Oh man, this is gonna look really nice. 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay. Okay, perfect. We're about to have so much food. Oh my goodness. There. Okay, so there's that. Oh, I forgot to make the shovels. Kind of important. There we go. Oh wait, whoops. Oh, I need a little bit more. Yeah, whatever, we'll just cook the rest of it. Add that to there. Don't really need that. Any extra stuff? Nope. Alright, let's grab this. Ooh, I almost... Oh. I was just thinking about not doing that, but then I did it. Okay. Oh well. That. Perfect. Yeah, we'll just have a little bit extra, whatever. It's fine. Stone tools are so good, I swear. so I think what we're gonna do as well is we're just gonna make like domes underneath. That'll be our base, I think. We'll just have an underwater base. With like a cool, I'll make like a dock somehow. Like a pier. I don't know. I'll think of something. Okay. But yeah, then we'll have domes. That'll be our main base. And then we'll just have cool decorations above. It'll be neat. So I think that'll be a long enough dome. I gotta think of how. This is where those potions might come in handy. So I want to make it circular to the best of my ability, but it's kind of hard with it being Minecraft. You can only go so far this way too. You might have to make it a little bit tiny, which is fine. Hold on, I gotta think of how we're gonna do this with... Water is very annoying. Okay. Alright, so, good old OBS, you know, crashed. That was really cool. Love that. But anyways, the end of the episode was coming up anyways. I'll probably just explain the rest of it, because there's no point in really trying to continue the gameplay with the very little amount of time left in the episode. But anyways, there's a, you know, the tunnel right here. I kind of want to make a dome, kind of like right around this area, maybe tall enough to get a couple trees down there. I don't know, we'll figure it out in the next episode, but we'll get that going, and then we'll probably go left because there's more room that way. And then we'll make like a bigger dome that way. We'll figure it out. But, yeah, so that'll be the end of that episode. I'll probably make a horror episode tomorrow sometime. I don't know. I just, you know, it's kind of scary, I'm not going to lie, and I don't really want to make it at this late at night. Which sounds like a kind of baby thing to say, but honestly, I just don't have the energy to deal with the loud noises right now, so... Whatever. But yeah, I'm just gonna add this on to the end of the other one, and yeah. See you in the next one.